Hi everybody, this is Sir Pierre, back another day with another unboxing. But this time, yeah, it's actually been a while.
Hip
So, first of all, I want to thank you a lot because when you write to me and say that you miss my videos, that means a lot to me. It actually does. So that motivates me to do some more videos. Because this video, to be honest, I don't have so much to say about these shoes. It's just that a friend sent me a message yesterday, say, hey, what's going on? I miss your videos. And these shoes came today, so why not? And of course, I got a bunch of things to say about the shoes, but to be honest, I'm not particularly hype about them. So these are the black and white Air Jordan 1 85. So I'm going to tell you the reasons why I bought them. I like it that the paper are around every shoe like this. So it feels like they are, I don't know, a bit more well taken care of. And they smell good. Yeah. So I don't mind the black and white sneakers that everybody wants, the so-called Panda. It's just that it's a bit boring. In general, black and white is boring. There are so many more nice colors to choose from. So black and white is kind of boring. And the whole Panda hype, these are not called Panda, but still. I can give you this for an example. People that have never asked me about shoes, that have known me for like 10 years, they have never ever asked me about shoes, even them have asked me to get them Panda Dunks. So yeah, that kind of kills me off. But why I bought them is, first of all, because of Wear Tester's review. He does the best videos. I'm gonna link it to you. So if you want to see a good review of these shoes, Wear Testers. He's the guy. And they smell nice. So he was super excited about them, so that makes me want to get them. The first reason why I wanted to get them is that it is an OG colorway. This, in 1985, this was the 9th pair to be released. Maybe 8th, but I believe it was the 9th pair ever to be released. So it is an OG colorway from 1985. And I'm not 100% sure about this whole 85 thing that Nike does. I don't know why they call all their high models OG, even though they are not OG colorways. And I'm pretty sure that, let me see now, we have had 5 1985 editions. The first one was white and red. That is not an OG colorway. The second one was a reverse bread. That is not an OG colorway. Then we had the gray ones that I wanted. And then we had the Georgetown that I wanted. And then these. Yeah, so 5 pairs. So this is my first pair of 85s. And the thing with the 85 is that this is the cut of the 1985 Air Jordan 1. So the swoosh is a little bit thicker. We have thicker leather. This is what they call the performance leather. And I've said this so many times. Absolutely, people like me that only wear the shoes once, of course we want soft leather, so the shoes are comfortable right away. But the thicker leather that the shoes had just a couple of years ago and that the mids have, there is nothing wrong with it, because that makes the shoe last a lot more. And if the shoes are going to be a performance shoe, like these were in 1985, the leather has to be, I don't remember how thick, but it needs to be thicker. than the thickness that Nike usually uses on Air Jordan 1 today. So thicker leather. Oh, the ribbon is stiff. Nice. So what I wanted to say was that the padding on the inside are supposed to be way different on the 85s than we have today. And in these, it really is. I wouldn't say that it's more comfortable. It's thicker and stiffer. And not as thick as some of the Air Jordan 1 85s that I've seen. I haven't had them in hand, but they have looked a bit thicker. But that was nice. And then I like high models. I've done a video where I compare the so-called high with the mids, and it's like a half centimeter, not even the half centimeter difference. So I'm gonna use your standard Air Jordan 1 highs so we can see the height difference. But so I'm curious about a couple of things. Plus we have the straight rear. Today the modern Air Jordan 1s sort of lean in. This is straight. The toe box, the toe part is a bit thicker. I'm gonna try to do some close-up videos. So this is as true to the 1985 cut as we have got for a couple of years now. And I was going to buy them in, let me see now. They were released in 1985. They were released in 2008 when we had the 23 anniversary. Kind of cool thing back then with the countdown calendar, etc. And then we had them in 2014. Yeah. When I shopped at a store here in Malmö called Foot Street. Yeah, so 2014 we had them. And then they called them yin and yang. But that is completely something else. And yin and yang Air Jordan 1 with the name yin and yang were released several years later. All white shoe and all black shoe. The memory is bad. But this is black and white. If you want to call them Panda, go ahead and call them Panda. But this is a black and white 85 with this. I haven't seen this one in a while. Here we have the dissected shoe, everything about the shoe. So the leather is thicker, absolutely thicker. Smells like real leather. And a nice feeling to it. So it's not that pleather feeling. It feels like it's kind of brushed, but still nice leather. Just thicker. This part is a lot stiffer. A lot stiffer. I do like them. I do like them. Boring colorway, because this whole thing with releasing Air Jordan 1s called 85 with the 85 cut, why not release the OG colorways to start off with? So yeah, we have the, let me see now, the gray ones I think is an OG colorway, I don't remember. These are our OG colorway. The first two ones are not, and I'm pretty sure that the Georgetowns are not an OG colorway either. So why not start off with like the black toe? Please give me the black toe in 85 cut. The Breads, Chicago. So yeah. But I'm happy with them, and all thanks to wear testers. The box, bit surprised that they didn't give us the OG box, the black and red. This is like a reverse version of the OG box. And I do like what they do nowadays, where they take the colors of the shoes on the box. So I wouldn't mind a black box with white Nike, or reverse, probably black box with white Nike, because if you don't have boxes like this, it's much easier to know what kind of shoes you have standing on pillars of shoes if you see the colors right on the box. But I don't want to complain. A bit pricey. The price here in Sweden with shipping from sneakers and stuff was 235 euro. And since the dollar and euro is more or less the same now, just to say something like this, the price is about $240 for a pair of Air Jordan 1 that I'm going to wear once, that I'm not kind of happy about the colorway. And yeah, one other thing. I don't know if they were released in Sweden or in Europe overall actually, but just before this shoe got released, I mean like a week, maybe 2 weeks before, they were released. They released a shoe that looks almost exactly like it, but it was the Golf Air Jordan 1s. And I haven't had any Golf Air Jordan 1s in my hands, so I'm not sure what the whole point about them or thing with them is. But from a friend that works at Nike, he told me that the sole is stiffer and yeah, more rugged, so we more walking on grass friendly. This I need to get another pair of shoes because they feel kind of weird. So this is the most similar ones that I could find. It is the same, it is. It just feels a bit different. The material feels a bit different on the rubber sole. Still no complaints, it's just different. And I would actually in this case prefer to have the Air Jordan 1 logo in black instead, but this is the OG. This is the OG colorway. So I'm happy to have another pair of OG shoes. These are actually nice. What are they called? Bloodline? Yeah, Bloodline. These are actually really nice. Soft leather. Great shoes. So I think that is it for these. Yeah, did I get through with the golf shoe? Yeah, so just a couple of weeks before these got released, we got a pair of shoes that looks exactly like them, if I remember correctly. It's just that they are called Golf instead. So for people that are so hyped about the whole black and white thing, if they are called Golf, they are supposed to be stiffer in the sole. But hey, try them and let me know how they feel, because I'm very curious myself. If the shoes for some reason are not true to size, which I'm pretty sure they are, I will put that in the end, but if the video ends here, they are true to size. On the sole, we have a date that says March 29, 1982. And in March 29, 1982, Michael Jordan wore Converse. And he played and won against Georgetown. So I don't know what the date does in these, but it's kind of a cool thing anyway. So yeah, Mike, I absolutely like it that that you're doing the retro things correctly with the lost and found, with the black cement coming. I would prefer a pair of shoes that just look new, but in lack of that, I really like it, and I like it that you do the 85 cut. I got some complaints. First of all, releasing holiday shoes the same day, I find a bit boring. I would prefer to have them the day, let's say Valentine's shoes. Release them a couple of days earlier so I can have them shipped home to me and have them on my feet on Valentine's Day. And releasing shoes after Valentine's Day with the Valentine's Day theme, I don't get that at all. And I expected when LeBron did the world record NBA points, I expected the same second on Nike website it was going to be released a bunch of LeBron world record clothing, shoes, etc., etc. 2 weeks later, still nothing. And today, February 17, Michael Jordan, the #1 Nike guy, turns 60. And how do they celebrate that? Nothing. Nothing. Year 2023, Michael Jordan's 60th birthday, nothing. So, like, you do some things really good or good enough, and some things I don't understand at all. So, a video about a hyped shoe that I thought I wasn't going to like, and I talk about a bunch of other things instead, as always. The OG shoes had the white laces on, so I'm going to I'm not sure if I'm going to have the black laces or the white laces actually, because I don't like black. Black is boring. Yeah, you're gonna probably say that sounds racist, but that's not what I mean. I just mean there is a lot of fun colors, and the same with white. I would prefer sailor white instead of standard white. Now I'm just talking in general. So I talk too much, and I have avoiding doing a bunch of video because I'm not quite correct in the head. So this is my video about the Air Jordan 1 High 85 OG retro whatever, black and white. If you want to call them Panda, call them Panda. But these are much cooler than the Dunks. This is much cooler than having a pair of black and white Nike Dunks for half the price. I don't even know what the Dunks cost these days, but back in the day they were $100 or $99, and today they're probably $150. I don't know. And these $240. Yeah, with the shipping. So €235 with shipping. Without shipping, 225. That's a lot of money for a pair of Air Jordan 1s. It is. And I'm only going to wear them once. So if you are a size 12 and you want to buy them for retail after I've worn them once and taken my Instagram photo, let me know. Because I am, I need to sell some shoes to have room for more new shoes. So to buy a pair of shoes that I'm not super happy about, nah. There are probably someone else that would be happier to have them. Long video. Thanks for watching.